Anyway, we're gonna play Jak and Daxter. Hopefully. Oh god, oh get out here. Oh wait, my thing isn't plugged in. Hang on. Ah! Excuse you.
Money.
Pardon?
Money.
Excuse.
Money. Money.
Hey Toast. Maybe get a PS1 instead. Teacher, thank you for $5 Canadian. I appreciate that so much. We're working towards it. Get a PS1 instead. You know what? That's a good plan. I'm gonna get on that. Be right back.
Get
sort
a
of.
PS1 instead.
Money.
Excuse you. I was away from my headphones. You can't do that.
Money. Money.
You can't do that while I'm away.
Money. Money.
Illegal.
Main fort de some vis.
Aw.
OWO.
Thank you, Tria. Tria, that's very sweet of you. Thank you. Moans for awesome viz. Aw. And then you made a oh face. I was wondering what that was in the text to speech. Okay. While this boots up, we're gonna put on our audio delay and our render delay for our VTuber so that we react in time with things happening on the screen. What the heck? My best host, thank you for gifting each one sub to the Trio Wintergreen. That's really heckin' sweet of you. You didn't have to do that? Alright, we should change it to Jak and Daxter. Ah!
Triangle in my mango, your weapon to rap. Flash color coded clips in an RPG hat. Baby, blue ammo, turn red when it claps. Shoot your face in the back, give you cadaver slap. Where the level boss at? I wanna click.
God, I love that theme so much. Who did that? Guafix. Guafix donated $15 and said Guafix. Thank you, Guafix, whoever you may be. I appreciate you oh so much. Welcome back. This is gonna be a little bit of a weird start to a VOD. Hello, VOD watchers, potentially. We're playing Jak and Daxter. Salud? No, that was a cough. That was me attempting to clear my throat. I hate the left channeliness of this menu. You didn't know that was the alert for $15? It's not. The alert, there are two alerts for donations, and it's the money one and then that one. And they just cycle randomly. Unless you do a specific donation, like, I think $8.45 Canadian, is its own thing. Oh! And then other ones. None music left channel. You got it. Anyway, welcome. I hope y'all are doing well. We're playing Jak and Daxter. But I gotta force myself to make lunch. Oh, no worries, Trio. Thank you so much for hanging out and for donations and hosts and stuff. Don't grunt at me while you're staring at me through a spyglass. That's yucky. What is he doing?
Get that levitator to work. Apparently, the Precursor structure just off the coast leads to an underwater lost city. The Blue Sage has been trying to figure out how he can bring one of the chambers to the surface, but he was never successful. You should check it out.
Aren't there a lot of lurker sharks in that water?
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Of course not. Just looking out for Jak here. You know what a chicken he can be.
Well, if you swim out over the coral reef, I doubt the lurker sharks will bother you. They don't like shallow water.
Well, the situation here stinks worse than a lurker's armpit. Before Blue Sage's disappearance, he journaled significant trouble in all of the surrounding areas. Of particular interest to me is the dark eco-infection of some innocent plants in the Precursor Basin. Kira will teleport your Agrav Zoomer to the nearest transpad.
Appears
Drive
very
the zoomer to a green eco vent, and then carry the green eco to the corrupted plants. That should heal them. Don't miss a single plant, or the infected ones will slowly reinfect the healthy ones. And Daxter, start cleaning up in here, and don't forget the corners.
Is there corners? This place is a circle. Alright, let's begin our journey into this area. I love the Green Sage's dumb shoes. They're pretty dumb. What do we got? Free 7 scout flies. Yeah, of course. Cylinders have corners. You can't prove that. Oh, hello. How much do yours cost?
Beware of the dark light, for it has twisted the fate of one of you. Bring me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
And Tara Strong from 3 onward. Of course it's Tara Strong. Hey, do you have a female voice in a video game? Just replace them with Tara Strong eventually. It's like that joke that like all roads lead to stealth archery. It's like all female video game characters lead to Tara Strong. Ow. So don't touch these rocks. Also, there's a person. Hello.
You two look like a couple of capable fellows.
Hello.
I've got a research project going, and maybe you could help me out.
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here. We ask you for help.
Well, perhaps we can help each other. I've been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the Precursor basin next to our village for years. But now those awful lurkers have scared the moles to the surface. And since they're blind as bats, they can't find their way back underground. If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Yeah, lightning moles.
I love how
We
floppy
can.
her ears are.
Maybe for 2 power cells.
Nice try. But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 precursor orbs for my research equipment. Fair enough?
They didn't have to animate every fucking scene in this
Nasty
game, but they sure
lurkers.
did.
Oh, you have the
I
orb.
didn't actually mean to do it.
Here's a power cell we agreed upon.
Thank you. I meant to break that box behind you. Not actually talk to you. You're that lurkers, you're nasty. No! No! Just take a walk around. There's a lot of great animation in the Jak games. No kidding. Especially this first one. I'm having a hard time remembering the second and third one, like any great examples. Aside from like cutscenes. But like, I don't know, the way that like quote unquote missions work in Jak 2 and Jak 3 is way different than this game. Like you're not just talking to a bunch of NPCs. In Jak 2 and Jak 3, you're usually talking to significant characters you will see a lot. And it's like a mission cutscene, usually. Ooh! Let's do it. How do I go? I forget how to go. There is how we go. Open area. Hello! They're cute! I forget what I'm doing.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. Avoid the dark eco boxes!
I'm doing my best, Daxter.
That's one of those flying lurkers. He might have a power cell.
Give me a sec, Daxter. I'm kind of doing a thing. Are there boxes of dark eco to store it? It's like, how there's nuclear waste. Why do we keep that around? Probably shouldn't. Ah. Hello. Look at this heckin' chonker. This is super na-na-na-na from Spyro. It feels like Jak and Daxter was really inspired by Spyro. Where the fuck did that guy go? I hit him. Where'd him go? Did I do it? Did I bug it out? I feel like I might have bugged it out. Oops. But yeah, it definitely feels like Naughty Dog was like, man, those Insomniac guys, they sure are on it. Let's do that. Hello? Okay. I don't really understand. Are you a different one? Did you noom away somewhere? And I missed. Oh! Thank you. I needed that. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Sir, I need to kill you a little bit. I ain't doing it. Let's go get some health back before we die.
Those must be the infested plants old Lognargan was talking about.
Oh my god, this is a whole thing. Holy shit. Oh my god, they're coming back. Holy shit, this is a whole dang thing. Whole thing. I do not remember if I did this or not at any point during my jacks. This seems tough. Excuse me. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it. They grow back so fast. They do! I did. Congratulations, Pete. Is the game too loud, by the way? Or is it an okay?
You keep on impressing me. But then maybe it's just because I've got low expectations.
I mean, that's fair.
Okay, your moment of gloating is over. Get on with it.
Low expectations are key to a happy life, in my humble opinion. You think it's fine? I turned it down a little bit, so keep me posted if it's a little too quiet now or anything. I just bumped it down a wee bit. Music's a little louder than me. Keep me posted. I did crank it down. Excuse you, sir. I don't remember if I have any sort of attack on the something grad zoomer. A grab zoomer? I don't know what the actual name for these things is. It always confuses me. I don't know what they're saying when they say the name of this device. There he goes. And then he just fucking disappears. And it's like, I don't know, go find him, I guess. The volume change helped? Okay. Good to know. Thank you. Precursor eggs. Nom, 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 nom. I don't remember what I need to do with these guys. Apparently they're blind and I need to lead them back somewhere. I think. Is that good? That feels like it was bad for them. Like them hiding away is probably not ideal for what I'm trying to do. You have earned a trophy. Buzzed. Hooray. Alright, purple diaper man. Get over here. Come on now. Nonsense. He's too high up. I can't hit him. Oh. No. I'm very unclear on my success rate on this guy. Excuse me. Very carefully collect these things. Nope. I'm gonna be missing that one orb later. I can feel it. Well, that's why we go and get it back. Sweet dulcet tones of Viz. Aw. Thank you, bonus Scotty. Very sweet. You're very sweet. Yeah, I'm really just like, I was taking a break because I assumed my vaccine was gonna kick my ass yesterday. And I grabbed some footage for this game, and I was just, and I also cleaned up some precursor orbs that we missed in an area. Not like all of them by any means. Just one of the areas, the beach area, early in the game. And I was like, fuck, I wanna just play this game right now. Ow, oh my god. That explosion noise was so much louder than everything else. We going 100% on this? We might, maybe, we'll see. Maybe, we'll probably like get through the game at like a good clip. And then, once we get to the end, we'll go around cleaning stuff up and see if that's something that people enjoy.
One ring down, a bunch to go.
God, I'm excited to play Jak 2. If some people have only experienced like Jak and Daxter, you're in for a treat. I'm really excited to show it off to people who might not even like be aware of Jak and Daxter at all, but especially to people who have maybe only played this one. Jak 2, Jak Furious. I think I only recently learned this, but Jak 2 was called Jak 2 Renegade in like Europe and stuff, I think. It had a subtitle as opposed to just being Jak 2. My second dose also did not kick my butt. Which brand did you get? I got a Pfizer. Audio balancing in this game is kind of wonky. Yeah. It seems like it's a little bit all over the place. One of the more fun games to complete. This game especially, yeah, like, it's just a good collectathon. I really, really like this game. It's like wholesome. Like, I wouldn't spend the same amount of time that I'll probably spend collecting and adventuring around in this game than, like, Jak 2. Because Jak 2 and Jak 3 are just, like, completely different games in terms of, like, what they're expecting you to do and how much time they're expecting you to spend on stuff. Let's check the thing. Herd moves into their hole. Okay. Okay, so we just need to herd these guys into the hole. There you go. Personally hate finding orbs in 2 and 3. No, finding orbs in 2 and 3 is horrible because, like, they're incredibly rare. And I think that's actually interesting given the direction that the game takes. Oh, I'm sorry, little woodchuck heckin' dog thing. I think it's a really cool idea conceptually that they're way more rare and that they also like don't actually apply to like any, you're not buying anything with them explicitly in like the main story and from other people in the game. You're spending them on cheats the same way that you do with like gold bolts and stuff in certain Ratchet & Clank games. This feels like it kind of, these guys kind of do this themselves a little bit. Sir? But yeah, no, they're super rare, and they're also, like, not put in places where it's like, oh, of course. Like, they're challenging to get. Like, there's fucking precursor orbs on fucking electrical wires in the first and second game that I literally never got. Glad to hear you're feeling good after the shot. Yeah, me too. I am feeling quite well. Hello, purple diaper baby. Let's get you. Let's get you. Oh, hey, I should probably talk about this. Don't dox me, but a tornado touched down in my city yesterday. And I was admittedly kind of like, because tornado warnings have become like way more frequent in the last year, 2 years or so. Because climate change, yay. And so I like, at first I was taking them very seriously and I was very scared by them. Like the tornado warnings, and then I like realized that more often than not, tornadoes don't touch down. At least in my city, and I was like, okay, whatever. But yeah, a tornado fucking touched down in my city yesterday. Not anywhere near where I lived. I hesitate to say luckily because like a bunch of people's homes and like other things like cars and shit got fucked up and like 8 people were injured. But like, fuck, scary. So take note, I guess. Catch as catch can.
Good flying! Those lurkers were no match for your zoomer. That's
Thank you.
one more power cell.
Sorry about that. Tornadoes are very common where I live, and it's very scary every time. Yeah. So like, I have a friend who lives in Texas, and they like hear about tornadoes all the time, and so they kind of like, they were like, tornadoes just kind of happen, and I was like, oh, okay. And so they never seem worried about it, just because it's so common there. But yeah, I was not as prepared as I should have been. Nature does not fuck around. No, nature is very adamantly trying to kick us off the face of the planet. And honestly, it should. I need to get back up to that one place. How are we doing? Precursor Basin. Return to the geologist. Navigate the blue precursor rings. Skyflies. Okay. Currently looking for skyflies. I'm in the market for skyflies. Around a couple of years ago, it appeared like 2 neighborhoods away from me, and I don't know if it touched down or not. Yeah. So like, I straight up didn't even notice that a tornado touched down in our city until I started reading about it online, and I was like, oh fuck. Because like, we just got like a bunch of rain and some wind, like aggressive rain and wind, mind you, but like, I didn't even like fucking look out the window. Like I saw rain going against my window, I was like, oh, that's crazy. And then I just continued doing whatever the fuck I was doing, like playing video games or whatever the fuck. Yeah, man, it's freaky stuff. Ah! Oh god. No! Oh, Christ. Thunder is happening now. Eleven country source tornadoes are always horrifying. Yeah. Yeah. And if you don't already know, it's not about the speed of the tornado or the winds of the tornado. It's what the tornado is picking up and throwing around. That's really dangerous. Okay. We just got like 7 precursor orbs in like 2 seconds. Okay, we can do the blue rings, I think, again. Or not again, for the first time ever. Ah, this time with feeling. Ah! Oh wait, the blue boy is down here, I believe.
Hurry! There's the next ring!
These rings have such a specific sense memory to me. Like, linked to Jak 2. Like, they're pretty unique in terms of, like, racing checkpoints, because they're not like a sealed ring, a closed ring, you know? I'm not sure how this game wants me to get that.
Quick! You've got to fly through each ring before they turn off.
Oh god. Did you ever play Jak X? No, I've never played it actually. I'm not sure if I can get it digitally or not on PS3. I don't think they were ever remastered. I've heard pretty okay things about one of those additional Jak games that I didn't play. I don't remember if it's Lost Frontier or Jak X. I think people say good things about the racing game. Even though an exclusively racing Jak game doesn't speak to me, because that's basically what fucking Jak 3 was. Like, you know how in Assassin's Creed 3 they had the boat segments, and then after that they made Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, and they just fucking made the entire game about boats? It's like that. It's like in 3 they were like, here's this really fun racing mechanic that we really enjoy. And then they just made an entire game around that, I think. You've heard Frontier was garbage? You haven't even played Jak 7. I learned super recently that apparently The Last of Us was originally, when they started it, it was a Jak and Daxter reboot. And so they were making this kind of like edgy, more realistic looking Jak and Daxter reboot. And then they were just like, yeah, we don't really, why are we naming this Jak and Daxter? It's quickly becoming something that is not Jak and Daxter, you know? I don't know how they want me to get that ring. I played racing though, it's fun. Yeah, the racing for me is not what I come to Jak and Daxter and Jak 2 and stuff. I mean, that said, like, Jak and Daxter as a series becomes very quickly about vehicles. Like, Jak 2 becomes a pseudo GTA clone, you know? Albeit a really good one and unique one, and it has a lot of still platforming and combat and stuff. And it's neat and cool. So, like, it's not super surprising that it eventually went there. So I guess, like, maybe literally just bump off the fucking rock? I don't know. Just hope it sends me up. Like, just do this. That's dumb. I was expecting the hitbox on that to be fucky, but whatever. Oh. Racing games make me panic sweat. Yeah, racing games are generally not my thing, unless they have like a very specific gimmick, or they are more than just like you are in a car. They usually don't grab my attention. Like, you gotta be a Lego Racers, or a Diddy Kong Racing, or fucking, I don't know, Sonic R, or whatever, or Sonic Racing, or Sonic Riders, not racing. It'd be really cool if Sonic Riders kind of had a comeback, because somebody was saying on Twitter, and they made a good point, which is that, like, Sonic Riders was this, oh god, I'm not doing this in the right order, or in the right direction. Sonic Riders was this unique take on, like, after in a post-Sonic R world, on what Sonic can do as a racing game, and instead of just being a car racer, and then they eventually was just like, it's a car racer. Fuck it, Sonic's in a car. It's like, what? No, let's do hoverboards. That's extreme. It's very on brand for Sonic. Sonic R was a game. Sonic R was a game, and it was like, it's pretty jank and hard to play. The idea is solid, though. I'd really love a game where you run as Sonic characters. Yeah, exactly. Like a Forza or Gran Turismo does not. That ain't it for me. I feel you. 100% on that one. Okay, let's head back to the researcher, I guess. And then maybe she'll be like, Oi, I've got more research for you. Gabna. Wait, I just realized, does fucking Jak... I didn't realize there's built-in boots? Okay, sorry about the flashing. I just realized that there's built-in, like, boots that Jak puts his fucking feet into on that thing. I never noticed that before. I'm gonna be looking at a flashing bike for like a minute here, so avert your eyes if you don't like that. That's cool, and I guess like the idea being that with the boots strapped in and being an actual part of the mechanism, you're controlling like the fins at the back and maybe acceleration with them too. That's kind of cool. I like that. I had no idea. I super thought it was just kind of like a you're sitting on a bike thing. But yeah, I'm not going to say that Sonic R was a good game, because it's not a very good game. But it had a great idea.
For saving those moles, that's awfully good of you. Here's a power cell to help you out. Now I can get back to my research.
God, I fucking love the animation so much. If you crash in that, your feet are getting ripped clean off. Yeah. Well, there's probably like a break-off mechanism, the same way that like a snowboard, technically you're strapping your feet in, but if like you get into any sort of serious thing, you're probably going to get off of the, like the board will come off of you. You think you played that game for a day? That was about it. For a choice too, to be honest, yeah. See, the only problem with Riders is that one of the games was a Kinect game, and wow, that game was bad, even by Kinect standards. What's going on here? Can I get off? What's going on? What's this? Hello? That looks like a thing. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be cool to see them go back to Riders. Sorry, I'm just looking around for where this last Precursor orb could potentially be. Probably in that, like, weird piston thingy. Erase the fact that the Kinect was a thing that existed. I can't, because I got gifted a Kinect for a holiday one time. And, like, it wasn't something that I asked for, but it was like, okay, cool, I've got this now, and there's, like, a couple games, and I played, like, Kinect Adventures and Kinect Sports with, like, my friends and my sister and stuff on occasion. Kinect Darts was actually really fun. Me and my friends played that, like, many a time while hanging out. And Gunstringer was cool. Gunstringer is probably my favorite Kinect game, because you could sit on your fat ass while you played it instead of standing up. And one of my favorite things about the Kinect was its integration into Skyrim, which is literally just like voice commands, phonetic dragon shouts, so you didn't have to equip dragon shouts if you just knew how to phonetically pronounce them, which was pretty fucking cool. And so I memorized what Dragon Rend was, so that I never had to like switch to it. And like other things. Hello? Maybe this is a you do this later deal. Yeah, maybe I should do this later. We'll come back sometime. Connectimals. Oh right, Connectimals was a thing. I never played Connectimals. I was trying to think. But yeah, like, the Kinect integration made it so that you had, like, a shorthand inventory that you could switch to at any time, and you could quick save by just saying a voice command, which was nice on, like, a console.
This stone is very old.
It was neat. Everyone I know who had a Kinect was gifted one. Did anybody have one of those on purpose? I think the only people who had them quote-unquote on purpose were when they were bundled with the Xbox One at launch, probably. Ow! Oh, hello, NPCs.
Oh, my aching head.
I thought that's one of your vital organs. Walk it off, tough guy.
Oh, sure,
Come on,
I was
Daxter.
tough once. Maybe even the toughest of them all.
I single-handedly defended this village from those horrid creatures for almost a year. Then that horrible monster arrived and commenced the boulder bombardment.
Whoa.
So, full of valor, armor shining.
That
in the
doesn't
sun,
apply to the
I
fucking
climbed the hill to take him on. But he pounded me
fundamentals
like
of
one
alchemy.
tenderizes a yak
He made material out of
Have
nothing.
you tried attacking him with your melodrama? Cause it's killing me.
After my last stunning failure, he sealed the passageway to his roost with a 30-ton boulder, leaving no way for anyone to challenge him again. So, our sage, a master
People
of
really
blue
like Just
ego
Dance.
and a mechanical genius, devised a machine capable of lifting the boulder out of the way.
Equivalent exchange was what I was trying to think of.
Alas, he disappeared before we had a chance to turn it on. And he took all of his power cells with him. At least I was able to pull enough pontoons out of our bridge to prevent that monster from coming down here to do me harm.
Yeah, good job, tough guy. But we're gonna need you to put him back and stuff.
Oh, sure. And seal my doom? All right. Fine. Bring me 90 precursor orbs and I'll let the pontoons loose. But I'm not going to fight that monster again.
Okay. Alright, bud.
Oh, no, not another hero. I lost my shorts on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. And trust me, the smart money's on the monster. That wager pretty much tapped me out.
Uh-oh.
So, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. And if you're game, I do have one more bet on mine. My big comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin,
Yes.
and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
Hell yeah. I'm down.
Whoa, yeah! These orbs will help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell, I promise.
So he's not gonna go buy shorts, he is gonna go gamble with the precursor orbs we did. Look at the knight crying in the background, poor guy. Ah. Aw. He's having a sad.
Well, what are you waiting for? This barrel's getting itchy. Beat the best time down Dead Man's
Oh,
Gorge, and
okay.
we'll both
It just
be winners.
we got it. Okay. Got it. Celebrate his pain. No! I don't want to celebrate other people's pain.
Now I can get back to my research.
He's used to the room in the barrel now? Yeah. Did that, like, ever happen in real life? I feel like you see the archetype of, like, somebody who is naked but wearing a barrel all the time in media. And I'm just like, did this ever happen in real life once? Ow. We're doing so good already. Wow. Wow, Invisoguy, you're crushing it. Gonna beat that record time in record time. Not the Pistons. Fuck. Guys, I don't think we're gonna do it. Excuse me. We almost did it, considering how badly we fucked up. You know what? Video game? I will try again. First time's learning the course. I mean, you're not wrong. Hey, have you guys heard of Prime Gaming, etc.? Its effects for running into something is very funny to me. I feel like it's more a Great Depression thing. The barrel seems more expensive than pants no matter how you slice it. Yeah. Not a great thing to do while depressed, but something that came in vogue during the Great Depression. I guess I could grab these. They're supposed to make me faster, right? I feel like I didn't accelerate. Boop, boop, boop. Doesn't feel much faster. I'll say that for free. Fuck. I like that the pistons just retract like, oh no, he's coming. We did it. Wow. Not exactly the most challenging thing I've ever done in my life, but that's okay. I haven't had a very challenging life. When they were rationing fabric? Man, I don't know. It definitely feels like a cartoon thing, but like, when there's this archetypal thing that appears in so much media, I'm always like, where did that come from, though? You know? Like, that started somewhere. You're probably more likely to find a barrel lying around in the street than a pair of pants. I suppose that's true. Apparently wearing a booze barrel was a punishment for public drunkenness. Damn. Only a cartoon thing?
Oh, great move,
Yeah.
kid. I knew
Oh,
that
I just
guy
noticed he has a
call.
convenient
Now
cork
here's your
for
power cell, and I can go collect
sexy
my big
times.
payoff.
We did it. He's very sad. I feel so bad for him. Oh no. There is definitely a cartoon where
Wonderful.
that rabbit wore a barrel.
You brought me the precursor orbs.
And you're using
All
cartoons
right.
and other media as a token
I'll
of
fix the bridge.
destitution.
Don't ask me
Gotcha.
to get involved with that creature again.
120? I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh, wait, he just does it magically? Okay. Thanks for the power cell. That one felt a little free. And like I didn't earn it. Even though I paid you for it, I guess. And that's economics, baby. Boop, 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 boop. And the animation on Jak and Daxter is fucking great. Look at him. Look at him flap. It's really good. $101 power cores? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we might 100% it just because I think that once you get 100%, there's kind of an interesting ending, from what I recall, when I replayed it on PS2. Thank you, Google. Thank you, Google. Don't heartbeat noise at me, you scary shark thing. There's a secret ending? Yeah. And it ties directly into the beginning of Jak 2, which is exciting. Kind of cool. I appreciate a secret and like not overtly calling your shots and saying that there's going to be a sequel in the canon ending, and instead doing it in a secret ending that you have to work towards, because then it's like nobody's going to necessarily see that, and so you can save yourself some embarrassment about the secret ending where you say we're going to get a sequel. Like, I don't know, for example, alluding to a bunch of characters building a rocket ship to try and get another character out of a situation they found themselves in at the end of a game. Hello! Dr. House Party, thank you for 6 months streak, no less. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. How's it going, Viz? Going! Is Macface, are you crying at my reference to the thing that I referenced? There is not a bug on your screen. These are just very irritatingly rendered fruit flies. Yeah. Man, one day somebody has to dig up a 3DS that has that prototype demo on it, right? Somebody has to. Aw, thank you, Chris Stapley. You need to give big thanks to Ella Eric, who did all the work on my model. I just designed it, and then Eric winged a lot of the expressions based on like my emotes and stuff, I assume. So they had to put a lot of work into it. 120 orbs. Okay, well. If I were more precursor orbs, where would I be? They also give you legs. It's true. We do have a leg or two. You think Viz likes Mega Man Legends a little? I do. I forgot that the elevator sequences always do a top-down thing, where you can just kind of fuck around. It's kind of nice. Underwater now. Cool. What did you miss? We rode a hover bike for a while. It was cool. Whoa, this is a whole fucking thing. Hey, Saren. Saren, I'm sorry I wasn't awake to play Apex last night. I was very asleep. I hope you're doing well. This does feel a little bit like a underwater Spyro level. That comic art! Was there a new comic? Wait, did Saren do something? Did Apex Twitter post a thing? Do I need to... Also, Saren's letting on more than they know. Or knows more than they're letting on. They know things. But I won't pressure them because NDAs are real. Okay. Yeah. If you guys don't know Fahrenheit, for some reason, you guys should all go follow Fahrenheit on Twitter. They recently kicked some solid ass and did some official lore canon Apex comics. Is about the Fuse Hound one? Yeah. I'm waiting for 2 girls to leave so I can wipe their desks, and they're clearly on their way out, but they have stopped to chat, and I'm annoyed. Yo, that sucks. I'm sorry. I just didn't get to say how awesome the old comic was. I was on vacation and off the internet. Yay. I was losing my absolute goddamn mind at the Ash Horizon Watson comic. I was just screaming. Or not comic, sorry, cinematic thing. What do they call those officially? Like supplementary movement comics, graphic comics.
Kick the little guy on the top.
Animatic? You don't know actually? Yeah. Feels like an animatic but finished. Yeah. Radio plays? Radio plays is pretty good. I mean, honestly, they are pretty radio play-esque, just with some visual treats. Ow. Green bat. I'm gonna leave. This floor is hot and they have missed their chance. They are not talking about work. How could they? Oh, you know what I'm just realizing? If I hit this button, those platforms sure are gonna come out of the water and make this a little bit less of a problem. Ow! And we're dead. Rest in peace. But yeah, it's that special time of season where we're starting to get in-game teases for the next legend and stuff. Or at least for the next like thing that's gonna happen. World's Edge is like earthquaking. And I'm like, how can World's Edge get any more fucked up? Let's see. I'm really excited to find out. Teases, what do you know? What does Sarah know? I'm excited. I'm excited to find out potentially what Sarah knows. Did I do it? I mean, I did do it. Well, I'm sorry. You're fine. You're fine. It's not your fault. You can't. You're not allowed to say anything. That's how it works. I get it. Apex said, how can we fuck up World's Edge even more than literally splitting it open? And let's find out. Ow. Why am I the worst? Use face masks on their desk. That's gross. What are they doing? Linda is giving us a tale from a cleaner. Cleaner's tales, as told by Linda. Yuck. I have Night Margins emotes. I forgot. Man, Night has great emotes. There are face masks, trash cans here. It sounds like everybody who works in the buildings that you go to are just insensitive and terrible people. Night is great. Night is great. I agree. Am I ever gonna come back for that one precursor orb? Probably not. You can't touch those. This is a bank, and I cannot touch the things on the desks. Yay. Not allowed. Oh, right! This is fun. I forgot this was a thing. Fun little rotatey platforms. Just kind of neat. Hello, Lurker. You can hang out there. Lurkers, you're looking real cute right now with your purple hair and glowing yellow eyes. Orange? Yellow. Yellow? Orange? Your warm color eyes. Yeah, they're gonna sit there and it's gonna make you look bad by proxy because you quote-unquote didn't clean it up, but you're not allowed to touch the things. I wish you scream. You are allowed to scream. Oh, look at all the bugs and stuff that exist. Yeah, I don't understand. It seems like, and maybe I'm just like not out there in the world enough to be encountering these types of assholes in my own community, but it sure does seem like a lot of people in your community are complete shitlords about any and all COVID regulations and decency. You could tell some tales. You should. You should start a series called Tales from a Cleaning Lady and then ditch the dirt. You don't have to sign an NDA about not saying things that happen. Fuck it. Out everybody. Ooh, what's this guy? This guy looks like a button, but not a button. Fuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does the water turn green in here? Okay, it does. It's a little misleading that the water turns like yellowy green, because this feels like, oh good, it's green eco, the thing that heals me. You know, the green thing that we have telegraphed means you're good for the entire game. Nope. Wrong. Why can't everyone just be decent human beings to each other? Because you gotta look out for number one, and if anybody else is inconveniencing you, then fuck them or something. And because we're supposed to report security and safety risks. The client got supervision because they wanted to meet a person to discuss some editing changes in it, so I wore a mask because, yeah. What the fuck? They got mad? Like you were being rude? That's dumb. That's dumb and silly and oh! Good job, Jack. You did it. Yeah, no. Fuck him. If he's fully vaccinated, he can still spread the virus. Like, you can still get it. And, like, you'll be fine, but, like, you don't know. Like, you'll be okay for the most part. Like, it'll fend off most of the severe parts of the thing. But what did I do? Oh? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Alright.
Follow that pipe.
Oh, God. The cycle is bad. I'm blaming the cycle. The cycle is bad. Reset the run. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Everything's bad. Including the cycle. Whew. No, yeah. It's of course you're gonna wear a mask. You're just gonna wear a mask. We're gonna wear a mask until everybody's defeated the virus and it's no longer a problem. But that's not gonna be the case for everyone. I don't know, man. People are dumb and weird. Thank you for the follow. Wait, did I thank Dr. House Party for your 6 months? I think I did. Little Game Lover, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Ghost Zone. I hope you enjoy your time here. If you don't, that's okay too. Can I do a roll? Fuck. Here we go. You did? Okay. I just like to be sure. Uh-oh, we're gonna get green. So much blue! Oh, hell yeah. Orbs. I'm wearing a mask like air, and sometimes it makes me feel like I'm being paranoid for wearing one, even though I know I'm absolutely not. No, you're not. You're doing the correct thing by wearing a mask. Other people are assholes. Also, P.S., wear a mask for as long as you're comfortable doing so. Like, there's no upper limit on you feeling safe and making sure that you're taken care of. And other people, because, hey, this just in, wearing a mask is a courteous thing to do to help other human beings. Yay! Cool. Good room. We did it. I think we did this room. Oh, I've made a mistake! Ow. Oh, God. Well, where am I? Mainstream masks have been one of the best things for my mental health this year. No, that's awesome. Masks are great. I'm still like offended that even with a global pandemic, the world is still like really behind on cool mask designs. Like, we're fucking it up. We need more accessible masks that look like some cyberpunk horseshit. Like, there's a lot out there, sure, but they tend to be expensive and they're like this niche thing. But like, why aren't we just leaning fully into that? Let's all just be masked people all the time. What the fuck? Hello? Sir? Come break this box, please. Thank you. Man, these guys have it figured out, apparently. Why is this for spending? Just for fun? Alright. This is pretty fun. I'll give him that. Bowser Jr. style mask. I'd be down. Oh, I should get a Bowser Jr. style mask. That's great. Yeah, anything that's like a skeletal mask or like a face. Love that shit. I have a really cool holographic mask that's like one of my favorites. It's not the most protective, so I usually double up if I wear it. But it's like my favorite. I love it a lot. I really want to get, I forget what the place is called. Saren, you can probably remind me. The like techwear designer stuff. I want to get one of those like mechanical masks. I think Helixel has one that's really cool. They always take selfies in. You have a Mad Burnish mask that I love. Ooh, I don't know what that is, I don't think. Feel free to show it off or like link to it. Well, Chad, thank you for being so conscientious and good people. I don't think it's like, we're not going above and beyond by any means, you know? That's the worst thing. And yeah, Machine 56. That shit's expensive, but like some of those fucking mechanical masks are like top tier. Hot girl shit. Hot person shit, I should say. Why is that a... How is Viz? Viz is good. Am I supposed to be able to get up there? That might be a thing that I have to do later. Uh-oh, it's bad. Uh-oh, we in the Monster Energy drink water. Oops. I thought I saw a Precursor orb out there, and I was like, huh? How do I get that? It's from Promare, which... With the... Wait, what? Yo, I want that! Can you link me to where that exists, or is it like a custom dealie that's not available anymore? Because that's the fucking coolest thing. Yeah, I'll link you. Got on an Etsy. Hell yeah. Did you ever end up getting one of those holographic masks that, that person sells? Oh my god, what's their name? I forget their name. I have their card somewhere. I guess I could look at the label on their masks. You didn't? Oh no! I think they're doing a restock soon. Hang on, I'm gonna read the name of the thing so that I can point people in the right direction. Oh no, it doesn't have the brand or the artist. Shit. Oops. Sorry, friends. More masks because I'm asking for life. The thing, you know what's the dumbest thing about masks is that, ooh, are they also, is this one also shiny? Yo. That's fucking tight. I think I need to get one of those, like, right now. Ooh, I should probably measure my... what do you call it? My nose thingy. Has a little pocket that you can put replacement filters. Yeah! But the holographic mask. Oops. Hello. The holographic mask that I made, or not made, Jesus Christ, that I ordered also has a little pocket for filters and stuff, which is nice. I'm gonna bookmark this. Oh wait, I think I have a bookmark of literally the masks because I was just like, yep, I super do. Asmo Ariel. I'll link you to their Twitter. Their shop is under maintenance apparently. Here you go everybody. Cool. I'm gonna bookmark this. Thank you, Sarah. It's very good. Alright, sorry. Yes, I want cool masks all the time, forever. Oh god. Oh, don't fuck up. You don't want to have to do this several times. But yeah, like, I think we're behind on the fashionable masks thing as a society right now, even given the circumstances of the last year or so. In my humble opinion. Sure are. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some good ones out there. But their proliferation is not as successful as it should be, you know? If that makes sense. Is proliferation the right word? Masks also help with your allergies? Hell yeah.
It looks like you can jump dive onto those guys.
Thanks, Daxter.
Say goodnight, Jack.
Oh, okay, I can jump dive on them. That makes sense. I thought these guys had fucking figured it out. Like, they had the fucking key. Guess not. The other thing about, like, the pandemic and, like, wear a mask all the time is that, like, I'm worried that it's unfortunately going to lead to, like, in a quote-unquote post-pandemic world, people aren't going to know to wear masks when they're sick. Like, they're going to be like, oh, that was just a pandemic thing. I'm fine to not wear masks, you know? Whereas, like, if you're sick and you wear a mask, like, it's preventative for other people. And, like, that's how you get ahead of stuff like that. Like, masks in general, like, now, they're like this thing where it's like, oh, I don't want people to get me sick. But, like, realistically speaking, most of the time when you're wearing a mask, in any and all other countries before the pandemic, it's like, oh, it's because you're sick and you don't want to get other people sick. And it's like a courteous, good thing to do. I wish culturally we were more like Asian countries about it. Yeah, for sure. Like, if you are even a little bit sick, just fucking wear a mask. And I'm just like worried that this last year is gonna like confuse the use of masks in that way. You know? Does that make sense? It's funny because COVID now, my mom thinks of using a mask whenever she's sick now. I just wish other people caught on. Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. I think more people should do that. I think that's going to get lost to time for a lot of people. People are just going to be like, oh, that's for pandemic times. One benefit is my hay fever is a lot less severe. That's awesome. I had no idea that that would help with like allergies and stuff. But I guess it makes sense because it like filters out a certain degree of like the allergens that are getting into your fucking mouth. Uh-oh. Where am I going? Oh, God. Hello? Oh, dang it. I didn't want to do that. But definitely less bad. For sure. Oops.
Wow! You raised a piece of the underwater ruins to the surface. It seems you can use eco in ways we've never seen before. A power cell surfaced with the room. Climb up there and get it.
Will do. Fucking love that animation so much. It's so good. I generally use it every plane ride in the future, no matter what. I got flew on a plane. That's the other thing is like, yeah, I don't know. It's just nice. I think people should be a little bit more conscious of mask stuff. Also, can I ride this back down? Okay, for some reason I thought it was locked into being on the surface. You're allergic to cats, but when I wear my mask, I can actually pet good cats. Aw, that's nice. See, like, mine is usually a hive thing. So even if I wore a mask, like, hives would happen on my wrists and stuff. It'd also be super cool if people are incentivized to stay the heck home when they're sick. I agree. Like, I don't know, the grindy work culture of the Western... I mean, not even just the Western. It's different in a lot of places, but, like, specifically the Western countries is, like, grind, don't take breaks, don't be healthy. If you stop for even a second, you're gonna lose your fucking rent payment because rent is fucked. Oh, another fun fact about my city while we're doxing myself. apparently my city has surpassed Toronto for most expensive rent. One of the most expensive rents in the country. So that's pretty cool. On average. Because, like, I've been looking at apartments for rent, and, like, sometimes I look at Toronto apartments, like basement apartments, and I'm like, that seems pretty reasonable. And then I look at apartments in my fucking city, and it's like, oh, eat your whole asshole. Like, sure, maybe the apartments in Toronto might be, like, small, or, like, maybe, I don't know. There's probably some kind of catch, like, they're in a basement of a house, so, like, you're technically living with people, or, like, it's, like, a small space, or whatever. But, like, you can maybe do it. Fuck. Rent is the worst. Yeah, it's not gonna be. One day I'll move out. But I need to buy a fucking frivolous graphics card first, and then we can start putting away money for rent and potentially moving out. Someday. Oh. The turning is not very tight in this section. No! Die. I need to die. So that I can redo this. There we go. Apparently 1880 is no longer sufficient to consistently rent a reasonable sized apartment in the US in any city. Damn. And that's in USD. Yeah, there's been a lot of studies recently. It's just like, hey, guess what? People can't afford fucking to live on minimum wage. And it's like, yeah, maybe pay people more. Giant corporations. Like, sure, independent business, I get it. Whatever. I mean, not whatever, but like, if you're like an independent business and you don't have many employees or something and like it's really tough and stuff. I don't know. That's tough. I get it. If you're a big fucking corporation, fuck you. Like, fuck you. Just take that money out of the pockets of the people who don't need it and give it to those people. Tax the rich. Pay people reasonable fucking wages. Tax them into the ground. I feel very tinfoil hat about this type of stuff too, because I'm like, do politicians feel like, are they being paid like on the sly to like not move forward with a lot of these types of things? Like, people with enough money can like pay other people to make a meaningful difference in like their lives so that they don't have to get taxed into the ground and make a meaningful difference to all the small people. Lobbyists? Yeah. I remember there was this report in the Toronto Sun recently, which is a Toronto newspaper, surprise, called the Toronto Sun. And it was like, turns out that big business was influencing the decisions of government to open up, even against health and safety regulations. And I was just like, yeah. Did we not all realize that? Did we not think that that was fucking clear? Given that the Ontario government was like so weirdly half in the bag on lockdowns and shit, and then like was very quick to be like, oh no, we'll sort of open up a little bit. It's like so very clearly being influenced by business and not by health concerns. Yeah. Yes, yeah, so they like literally are, yeah. I wish I could buy, but I mean, if I would, I could. Renting is awful. Yeah, renting in North America in particular is bad. It's so fascinating because apparently, like, in Europe and, like, a bunch of other countries, like, renting your entire life is not uncommon. But, like, renting is so fucked up in North America and a lot of places that, like, the ability to rent your entire life is not reasonable. Or, like, in order to get out of this horrible, like, price gouging that you're basically getting for renting, like, you have to, like, buy your own land and do a whole thing, and it's jacked up. Your rent is 600 euros. Linda, please stop bragging. I'm just jealous. You can brag all you want, I'm sorry. I'm so angry that that's not the case. That it's not more reasonable. No, please don't apologize. I'm just jealous. I'm just angry at the world. And not Finland. No! Stop apologizing. You're good. Wait, are you saying sorry for being sorry? Stop that. Why is this platform a radiation symbol? Should I be worried about that?
I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh.
Jack, run! The dark ego is rising!
Oh, that might be why. Yep. Sorry, I'm suddenly in focus mode, and remember focus mode? Have you seen the shit about Trump's supporters explicitly organizing to take as many small government positions as they can? No, I have not. That sounds shitty and terrible. A month and I live in a retirement town where people just do not have money. Hey Val, we're talking about how rent sucks. We're talking about how living is impossible if you are not the rich. Basically. Imagine living comfortably in a society and being able to contribute to it in a healthy way. Whoops. Well. No, you're good, Linda. You weren't coming off as bragging. I was just being jealous. That's on me. You were just like pointing to the diagram of like, hey, people in North America, this is fucked. Here's what it's like here. Have a good work, Linda. Oh. I do like that in this game, there's very clearly symbols from a previous time that were meant to read as this is dangerous. Like the same way that they designed radioactive fucking imagery to be like, hey, you shouldn't deal with this because they know it's going to be around for fucking thousands of years. And potentially different societies that don't even understand language are going to need to understand that they shouldn't touch something. You know? I think that's neat. Oh, I hit. Oh, okay, well, oops. Oops. Oh, I didn't hit something. I hit the platform for some reason. Oh! Dark ooze. Please let us get away from the dark ooze. Oh, okay. Oh. Non-linguistic communication is super cool. Yeah, I agree. It's really cool and quite sad when you think about the circumstances in which it was made. It's It's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be around just for fucking ever, so I guess we should design a thing that reads as, this is going to kill you in every single way. Biohazard symbol is much more terrifying than I forget the difference. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Biohazard symbol. I think I do remember the biohazard symbol. Yes, biohazard is scary. Radioactive symbol. Yeah, you know what? I agree. Biohazard symbol is way scarier. Both of them are quite scary, to be honest. Sorry, I did need to look that up real quick, just to refresh my memory. This is like a little bit of a cross between both of them, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. Now that they're fresh in my head. What game recently had a subtitle of Biohazard? Oh, Resident Evil 7? Wait. Wait, which Resident Evil is Biohazard? Is that all of them? I forget. 7? Seeing all these nuclear symbols is making me want to play Metro. I've been thinking about replaying the Metro games. That might be a good playthrough. I remember streaming Metro 2033 when I was 100%ing it a really long time ago. But that was back when I was streaming from my Xbox directly, using the built-in streaming service. And like that stream didn't get archived, so maybe I could go back through those games. The Resident Evil series is called Biohazard in Japan. Makes sense. Don't really understand why it's called Resident Evil. Biohazard makes more sense to my brain. That's irritating. 6 orbs. Maybe they'll be in the next room. Oh, we're up here. Cool. Anyway, happy topics. Anything cool happen to anybody recently? Anything anybody is excited about existing in the world? That's always fun. Anybody excited about that Steam Deck? Which is an irritating name, but whatever. Orbs? Orbs. I mean, Vela dropped for me, so my project is finally out. Whoa! It's huge. You had cake today? Yo, hell yeah. Eat that cake. Let them eat cake, etc. You get to play Zelda tomorrow. Yeah, I'm excited for Skyward Sword. I can't grab it ASAP because, again, the graphics card fund is a way smarter purchase. Hello, sir. Can you please leave me alone? I think I fucked this up. Aw, MDH, I'm sorry. Oh, I see. Got it. Got it. Understood. Well, what if I just do this, and then do this? Fucking easy street. Blaster Master 03 is soon. Ooh! I played a fair bit of Blaster Master 0, because it was like one of the only Switch games that I could really quickly download and afford when I first got my Switch. And it's fun. Also, did we just 100% this area? Hell yeah. Scout flies? Wait. Yeah, we did it. Cool. We done. Yeah, everybody go check out the book section of my Discord. I believe you posted it there. And if it seems up your alley, give it a read. Yo, I didn't see the fucking... Oh wait, not there. I do not see it. Did you post it in books in Linda Discord? Anyway, last night I learned about the redesign of Miles Morales, and it's fucking killer. It's so cool. He's got a fucking hot pink red. It's so good. Instead of fucking like outright red, I love it. I love that shade of pink red. It's so good. It's so good. And it's cute lesbians in it. Oh. Sold. It's so pretty. It's really cool. If you guys haven't checked out the Miles Morales redesign for his 10th anniversary, you guys should maybe give it a peek. Because Miles Morales already had a really sick suit design with the black and red. It was really slick looking. But fuck damn, the redesign is tight as hell. He's got like a cool fucking jacket and shit. It's rad. How the fuck do we get out of here? I do not remember where to go. Oh, here we go. Easy. Easy street. Gotta show some love for some cute lesbians. You gotta. We gotta. Okay. I am going to very quickly, we're going to do a share. Not like the singer, but like the act of doing a thing, the verb. Okay. Oop, 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 oop. Where am I? Boop. Makes more sense for me to be over here, I guess. And then Mozilla. Boop. Look at him. Like, holy shit. He's got a big old fucking sweater on. It's baggy. It goes around him face. It's a hot, hot pink. It's so good. Especially this guy over here. This is real good. It's fucking killer. It's so good. You guys see this? You guys can. Okay. You guys can't really see the one on the edge because of the way that I've decided to do my thing. Oh. Maybe you can see a little bit of it there. It's really good. Really good. And there's also a bunch of alt versions where it's like techwear inspired. Lots of really cool iterations on it. And I think we're going to look at the Discord. Video games. Yeah. This is really cool. Somebody did a sculpt of one of the poses, and it looks fucking sick. Look at... I hate that Twitter isn't centered anymore when you view images. Like, I get it, I guess, but... It's just really cool. I love it. I love everything about it. It's so cool. Anyway. I bet there's people who are very, have very fragile, masculinities who are like, I can't like a superhero that's pink. First he was biracial and now he's pink. I can't with this. Contrasting black color designs? Yo, me too. Always a big fan. 90s fan of Scarlet Spider is my favorite. Scarlet Spider's cool. So I love the hoodie. Oh, true, Scarlet Spider. Gotcha. Yeah. It took me a second to remember who that was. I'm a really big fan of Silk, personally, right now. Just, like, in terms of, like, Spider-Man, Spider People designs. Silk is one of my favorites with the red bandana over the face and then, like, the white and black suit. Looks really cool. Cool scene transition, by the way. Thank you. That was made by Will, Shriveling Fire. Put some effort into making that happen. Oh shit, I just remembered that I have, through super legitimate means, acquired, what do you call it? No, don't. Don't. You fucker! I was above the platform. I can't do that. That's illegal. Fine. At least there's no live system in this. What do we gotta do? Bring 120 orbs to the Oracle. Okay. How many orbs do I have? 3 or 4. Admittedly, I might redo my scene transition because I don't know how I feel about it being a little bit long and kind of having sound built in with it. I kind of want to like sleek transition that's just like, here's an Invisoguy brand, and then it transitions between the two things. We'll see. I've acquired, what I was trying to say is I acquired an Adobe program through some legitimate means and may or may not be able to actually make my own stinger now. But thank you, again. It makes me nostalgic to hear the scene transition noise that I currently have. Hey Kira, what's up? What's good?
Great! You have the
I love
cells for
her.
the machine. They ought to provide enough power to lift that boulder. There we go. Now be careful facing that monster lurker at the top.
Wait! I'll stay here and protect Kira. Jack, I think you're ready to handle that monster without me.
Oh, really heroic of you.
You're such a brave soul, Daxter. Kira's cool. I like her. We got a cool sciencey girl. We love a cool tinkerer science girl. Hello. Okay. That sounds fun. Oh, this looks like a fun boss fight. I love 3 platforms. Okay, I was actually worried about the platform disappearing, and now I'm dead. Cool, instant kill. I mean, lava would be an instant kill, realistically speaking. Has anybody ever fallen into lava and survived, like, in the real life? I'm curious if somebody has, like, accidentally, like, their legs fallen into lava and then, like, gotten out and then had a horrible, horrible scar situation. That's terrible. That sounds horrible. Is this? Nope. Okay. I thought so.
Wow! You can shoot fireballs when you're powered up with yellow eco.
Oh, yellow eco. Ah. Oh. Oh. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. It feels right. You can't even come close to lava without dying. The air above is hot enough to kill you. What about like lava flows that like go through volcanic areas that like aren't necessarily like directly in a volcano, you know? Those exist, right? Oh! Oh! I was a little overzealous. I'm gonna take a quick be right back. I'm gonna go get water. Everybody remember to stretch. Get some snacks if you wanna, get a drink if you haven't, and all that good stuff. Take care of yourselves, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Stay tuned. Or don't. I'm not your mom, or your parental guardian, or found family. Whichever you prefer. Be right back. Oh, whoa. We back, I think. Probably. Any nice plan for yourself this weekend? Ooh, anything nice this weekend, folks? I'm excited to eat pizza. Fucking Christ. Somebody please clip that if you can. That was embarrassing. That was really funny. I wanna make a snippier scene transition so that a bit like that works a bit better. Or I guess I could re-record or re-edit the video for my game over screen and have like a little bit of nothing tacked on at the front, so that when it's scene transitions, it's not immediately like starting. Anyway, I like Yoshi's Island. Could you guys tell? This boss fight's neat. I gotta say. I think I'm a fan of it. I think I might like it. It's kind of neat. You're using like different types of eco to like do different things. The lava's a little precarious, but you know, what are you gonna do? I appreciate a lava level that isn't like the final level of the game. Uh-oh. I also like the idea that Eco just happens to be in one of these boulders. Like, it's not like he just was like, here's the thing to defeat me. It's just one of the boulders that he picked up just fucking happened to have a deposited Eco. I had to work on my model kit. Ooh, exciting. Man, I need to get back to Blendy. Fucking dumb poo brain dumb butt. More Monster Hunter Stories? Yeah! Monster Hunter Stories looks pretty cute. I'm interested to maybe try it out if it ever goes on sale. Thank you. Ow. If I just stand there, I can't really do. Thank you. Thank you for clipping. Clipping is great. I need to make a channel trailer and also maybe post more things on Twitter. So clipping helps me remember those fleeting moments when I was funny for a second. Alternative cut pizza time. Like, as much as I love Is P Dairy channel trailer, I don't love that the opening is somebody who is talking that isn't me. That sounds egotistical, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to open your channel trailer with somebody who isn't you, you know? Like, it's me laughing, and that's fun, and goofing around with friends, which is like one of my favorite things to do on stream. Man, maybe when Splatoon 3 comes out, we'll start Splatter Days again. Because fuck, damn, I miss Splatter Days. That shit was fun. Just absolutely chaotic at times. Oh, it's so fast. Can you shoot your last boulder, please? Shoot a boulder filled with eco that I need. Thank you. Rule freeze, let's go. Last one, maybe. What's your favorite hentai too? Yeah, it could happen any day. I feel like I had a couple what's your favorite hentai moments back when Rena streamed Splatoon 2 multiplayer, but I think she learned very quickly that the hinges are not there.
Great work! The people of Rock Village are breathing a collective sigh of relief. But there's no time to celebrate. Use your zoomer to navigate the mountain pass up ahead. Be careful. It looks like the lurkers have rigged the whole pass with explosives. When you reach the volcanic crater, be sure to visit the Red Sage's lab and activate the teleport gate so that Father and I can join you.
Sorry, what? Back when I was streaming basically every Saturday. I used to play Splatoon with friends, and there's something about Splatoon being a relatively easy game to play. It's at least like Turf War, which is my personal favorite game mode, where your brain just kind of idles and you're able to just bullshit with your friends.
If they reach it before you do, they'll blow up the entire path.
This feels like a Halo
Gotta beat them
level.
there and destroy the detonator, or it's all over.
This feels like a Halo level. In like the best possible way. Why is this canyon fucking rigged to blow? And basically, me and Chrisu, who is another Canadian friend of mine, we're talking about the Zone, which is the TV, after-school special TV, I don't know what you'd call those, like, they talk and host things in between shows and stuff. It was a thing. I don't remember what you would call that exactly. And we were talking about the Zone, and I said, like, these are like Zone colors. Like, the Zone, the TV thing, not the animator. And then we started talking about Zone Tan, who was a very good animator, and then that's how we started talking about the porns. Ah! Nope. I'm not. Nope. TV bumpers? I don't know. Not even a bumper. Like, it was like a proper, like, show thing. It had lore. It was really good. I consider myself very fortunate to have grown up and had that as a thing. It was really cool. I'm sure there were some equivalents on, like, American channels. Jack is fucking dead. Like a hosted programming block? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, like a kid-centric after TV programming block. Identified a pic of Ty from Digimon with the hen on his head, and instead it gave me actual Digimon hentai, and now I feel sick. Listen, there's worse monster kids programming that could have hentai made of it, because there's plenty of just human ass fucking Digimon designs. A good portion of Digimon designs are just, hey, this is a human, sorta, but just in like a dominatrix outfit. That's pretty cool. This feels like that Halo level in Halo 3. When you're scooting down the mountain on a warthog and or mongoose. Fudge knows. You know the one. I forget what that level's called. Delta Halo? No, that's Halo 2. Fuck! And technically you're on the Ark, I guess? Not a Halo? Right? So... one before the flood. Mm-hmm. Very sex-averse 90% of the time. That's valid. I don't want to make you feel like you're not. Ah. Oh. No. I need you to frig right off, sirs. Murdered him. Iron's Mind 2 bring a summary of Digimon evolutions like it goes Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard with a gun, Professor Oak in bondage, Jigglypuff.
Good work. You beat them to the detonator.
That's
lab is
accurate.
just ahead. Go turn on the teleport gate so we can join you.
Volcanic crater. This place seems fine. Not at all like it's going to be a problem to navigate. Fuck, that looked like it was a platform. Man, I love me some huts on stilts. Even if they're in the middle of a fucking lava lake. If I could eventually live in a house that is on stilts, you know what? I think I'll call that a win.
Oh, look, I always wonder if I'm losing body parts in those things.
Oh god.
Holy yakkow! The Red Sage's lab looks worse than the Blues.
Well, it definitely looks as though there's been a struggle here.
Hi, villain.
I'd hardly call it struggle. Would you, dear sister?
Certainly not. The Red Sage gave up with
Tiddy.
so little effort. No fun at all.
Gall? Is that you? You've finally gone off the deep end, eh? And Maya, I told you the Dark Eco would affect you both. Nobody ever listens to old Samos. What have you two done with the Blue and Red Sages?
Don't worry about your colorful friends, you old fool. They're perfectly safe in our citadel. Our special guests.
They have graciously agreed to help us on a little project.
You were wrong, Samos. Dark Eco can be controlled. We've learned its secrets, and now we can reshape the world to our liking.
You can't control Dark Eco by itself. Even the Precursors.
Until now, we've had to scrape by with what little Dark Eco we could find near the surface. But soon, we will have access to the vast stores of Dark Eco hidden deep underground.
Not the silos.
Yes, the silos. They will be opened, and all the Dark Eco of the world will be ours.
But that's impossible. Only a Precursor robot.
Oh, don't look so upset, Samos. We've got big plans for you.
Oh.
Wait a minute!
They didn't want to animate them
That
going away.
was Gull? The same Gull who's supposed to change me back? Gull is the guy trying to kill us? I'm doomed.
We may all be doomed. If they open the silos, the Dark Eco will twist and destroy everything it touches.
They are basically
We simply
drinking
must
nuclear
get
waste.
to their citadel to stop them.
The
It's-
fastest way there is through the lava tube at the bottom of this crater.
Of
A
course.
few more power cells and your Zoomer's heat shield should get you across the lava safely.
All right, my boy. You know what to do. Take the flea bag and go round up more power cells.
Yeah, they're more or less like obsessed with Dark
Gall
Eco,
planning?
and they're being exposed to what functions as
Gall
like
and Maya
nuclear
up to?
radiation, but magic nuclear radiation, I guess. I don't think they're like taking it directly, but they're messing around with it a lot and probably are affected by it.
Hey guys, keep collecting power cells. They're the key to continuing our journey north.
Thanks, Kira.
Great balls of eco. There seems to be a large lurker presence in the spider caves.
Great. Sounds like a real cheery place. Let me guess. There are spiders in the spider caves, right?
Of course there are spiders in spider caves. But that's the least of your problems. The lurkers are after crystals of concentrated Dark Eco. You've got to destroy the crystals before those monsters get their hands on them. Up to it!
Get going. Like, you know how nuclear waste is stored in the earth? I don't know that. I feel like I try and stay as uneducated as possible on nuclear terribleness because it'll just make me sad. I hear you, little guy. Fuck. I do love the feeling of you fucked up a jump and you are just going to spin all the way to your death. Hello. How steep are you charging?
Seek the pure light, for within its flame, the answers reside. You can gain my power cells by bringing 120 precursor orbs for each.
Wait, are they charging 120 each time? That's not so bad. We haven't gotten any of the statue precursor orbs because they just are kind of steep, and we'd rather use those precursor orbs, eggs, for other stuff. I mean, this is literally like nuclear waste right here. We can agree with that. Hey, hang on. Nope, I hear you. Aha! I was about to say, I think we're getting close to the end of this game, but I actually just remembered there's like a whole swamp level.
Hey, Gordy, I think we got visitors.
You think, Willard? Howdy, strangers. Passing through?
I love your guys' headdresses.
Well, we gotta be moving on. Nothing to see here.
I thought you said this was a priceless gem worth...
Willard!
Actually, we want power cells, not gems.
We got 4 of them. You want them?
What Birdbrain here is trying to say is, we may have a few power cells laying around, and we might be willing to part with them for 90 orbs each.
Where have I heard that before? Hey, how do you two geniuses expect to get that big gem out of here anyway?
Well, smarty pants, we got 12 more years of digging to figure that out.
Gordy, wouldn't it take less time if you dug too?
Oh, he's mean. Just ignores the AoE on radioactive waste. Yee.
Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
I'm missing a lot of conversation about horrible nuclear stuff.
Dude, that's an awfully big gem.
Okay, it is a big gem.
Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
Thanks. I like him little slaps when he do a breakdance on the ground.
Oh, all right already. Here's a power cell for those orbs of yours.
Yay! Slap, 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 slap.
Oh, yeah, I got it this time. Here's
a power cell.
Oh.
Yeah, what he said.
That's it. You cleaned us out. No more power cells.
All right. You're gonna miss all these goofy NPCs in the sequel? Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of goofy NPCs in this game, and then it gets scaled back pretty aggressively to focus on a couple key characters who you'll see a lot. But the world in Jak 2 and 3 is really the characters.
The gondola. It can take you to Snowy Mountain. Use it whenever you want.
Snowy Mountain, what the fuck?
Hey guys, by my calculations, it's going to take 72 power cells to fuel the heat shield against the lava on the way to Gaul and Maya's citadel.
How many do we got? 63. Okay, 72. We're gonna go over there. Because that's what I want to do. In general, like the tonal differences between Jak 2 and Jak and Daxter, like they're just two totally separate things. Realistically. Lava tube. And I like that they bring completely different flavors of game. So it feels like kind of its own. Oh, this is. Okay, got it. This is not where we want to be yet. Never got to finish Jak 2 and never got to play Jak 3 and I really wanted to. Yeah! Well, don't you worry, Calvi. We'll be getting around to those eventually, for sure. I'm not sure if I'll play it right after this or not. We'll see what I'm feeling like I want to play. I'm enjoying going back to a game that's like a game that I kind of know and enjoy. I'm not super keen on like blind playthroughs on stream, honestly, because it more often than not leads to frustration, you know? Whereas stuff that I know, I'm just kind of like, oh, I'll just do the things. And that feels kind of nice. You played this one so much, though. It's a good game. Yeah, we might need a spider warning for the spider cave. Man, those guys cleaned us out of fucking Precursor orbs. But yeah, like something like Demon Souls. I mean, it's a Souls game, so like, what are you gonna do? Oh, I see so many scout flies. Of course, you're gonna have some troubles, but even then, like, first time streams or something, even a little bit casual. I don't know. It still can be frustrating not knowing what you're doing or getting into, and feeling like you're wasting folks' time. Even though I know streams are kind of like the medium for wasting people's time, because that's kind of where you'd want to do it as opposed to not there. Makes you a little sad you no longer have access to a PS3. That's totally fair. I get you. I mean, I basically got a PS3 almost exclusively to play all the HD versions of these games, so I kind of want to go. Yeah, we'll get the other boy on the way back. Yeah, stream is for chilling and hanging out. Yeah, and I don't want to bring the vibes of like I'm so frustrated I can't even, when like primarily the point of a stream is to like hang out. It's not to watch somebody be frustrated most of the time. Hit start stream, brain gets deleted. It's true. Oh. Blind players are better when you have a co-host. That's totally fair. Like somebody to share the load. Hey, spider warning for the spider cave. In case anybody wasn't thinking that's where we were gonna go. We're gonna do the spider cave. All these spiders are chubby and goofy. I'd be more worried about the fucking centipedes. Personally. Oh no, I'm sorry about Bad Brain. I mean, I don't like that every single hit I rip off 2 of their legs. That's kind of yucky. Ow. Oh, what the fuck? There's also a spider nest full of baby spiders. Good shit. Love that for us. Man, this music's ominous. Hello. What the fuck is your deal? I guess I gotta shoot them. Oh! Yellow Eco, the thing that shoots. These spiders would be fine if not for the noises. Can I aim with this? Oh, I can! Nice. What's everybody's favorite eco type in Jak, Daxter, and Jak 2, Jak 3, etc.? I like light eco, which we aren't really introduced to in this game, as I understand it. If memory serves. That's a later game concept. You're an art punk. I feel you, Calvi. I'm glad the range on this is pretty decent. Like, I kind of expect these projectiles to like stop at that distance a little bit. I mean, you're not really hitting this guy, admittedly. Eco the dolphin. Nice. What a fucking weird game.
If you aim through your goggles.
Shut up about my goggles. I'll fucking goggle you, sir. Dang it. Oh, they're dropping power cells. Or not power cells. Egg, I didn't realize. I was like, what am I doing this for? I assume maybe a power cell at the end when I get all of them, but looks like they're dropping orbs. Yeah, I do. You know what I would love to stream maybe? Well, again, going back, this is probably a bad idea for a blind playthrough. I'd like to stream Eco. Or Ico, however you pronounce it. The Shadow of the Colossus precursor. Where you hold the hand of a girl for a while. That would probably be frustrating though, because it's kind of a game about just like silently plugging away at puzzles, as I understand it. It's not really like a action-packed adventure. I guess I'd have to ask folk if that would be something they'd be interested in. I want to check it out, but I don't know if that should just be an Invisoguy personal game. You know? Ico's puzzly, yes, but good. Okay. I've played a teeny tiny bit of it once on emulation to try and see if I could get it working, and then I just booted it up to see if it worked on PS3 or how it looked versus the PS2 emulation. And it was pretty rough to get working on PS2 emulation. Unfortunately, PS2 emulation is still pretty fucky in my experience. But maybe I'm just not. I'm not using it good. Ah, I love orange filters. Delicious. Oh, did we kill him? Yes. Maybe that was a direct hit to his head. So Invisoguy, good at Apex. Invisoguy cannot aim at Centipede that moves in predictable patterns. Ooh, what is this purple? I like me a purple, but this game has taught me that purple is bad, which is like honestly fucked up. And rude. That's the fucking Ratchet and Clank explosion noise. I guess it's probably a stock sound effect. I love that sound effect so much. Fuck. I do appreciate dying in holes because then Daxter can't sass you. Because there's no body to come back for. They also use it in Crash? Oh, I didn't know. See, I'm not a Crash boy. I'm not a Crash and the Boys. This was a sweet Scott Pilgrim reference brought to you by your local Canadian. Wait, I didn't know Insomniac and Naughty Dog shared a building. Is that true? Is that why they're so tight? I just kind of assumed it was because they were both in like the realm of like mascot platformers for a really long time. Naughty Dog and Insomniac hang out. They know how to do a mean hang. Man, Crash 4 looks really good visually. It's a shame that I have no real affinity or affection for Crash's game style. I don't know. Maybe I need to give them a shot. I'm a little unfair towards the Crash games. Well, that sucked. Oops. Catson says hello. Hello, Catson. Yeah. And weren't both those games Naughty Dog? Crash and Jak and Daxter, yes. Ratchet and Clank was Insomniac. Saren, you are a Twitch partner, so you could make animated emotes, and you could do a nya that's specifically locked if you wanted to. I know you haven't streamed in a hot minute, so like the desire to do so is not high, but it's a thing that you could do. You've eaten your crepes. Congrats on your crepes. I'm very hungry. And the aim is not good. Oof. I didn't realize it was a partner-only thing. That's a bummer. It is a bummer. What are you gonna do? Also, you have follower emotes now, probably. I think those are... Some affiliates have those, but all partners do. So you can give people free emotes for following, which is cool. What emotes? Follower emotes. So, like, people don't need to subscribe to use them, and it's like a follower emote that they can only use in your chat, I believe. I believe that's how it works. Might be wrong. Thank you for dying. You fucker. Did I do it? Did I kill all the centipedes? Eat food, Viso. You can't make me. I should. Your subs can use them elsewhere but followers. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, cool. Thank you, Oki. I didn't realize that follower emotes, like, subs could use them elsewhere, which is neat. It's a fun little incentive. I kind of thought they were exclusive to, like, the channel they were in, but that's really cool. They exist outside of that. Yeah, basically, Franker Faces or BTTV emotes. It looks like Twitch is slowly working to like actually integrate that, given that they're so popular, like GIF emotes and free emotes, essentially. If and when they unlock, I'll be sure to let you guys know. I might make Invisoguy a follower-only emote. Is there any benefit to doing that? I was wondering if we should have gone back to that other dark crystal, but doesn't seem like we needed to. Oh god. Cool! I'm getting a little bit sidetracked. Oh, spider warning.
Don't let the lights go out.
I'm not sure if Barry's Time to Cry is follower emote. I have no idea.
Hit a crystal to get some light.
Thank you, Daxter. Oh. We got fucking 1-2 punched. 90% of the reason that I want to make partner is just so that I can have more follower emotes. Or not follower emotes, more sub emotes. Because I have a ton of designs, like, done, finished, and made, you know? Like in Franker Faces that I would redo, probably. And it's just nice. I want people to have things. Also, if and when I unlock follower emotes, I might make Invisoguy a follower emote, and then I might replace Invisoguy with Invisoguy, which is not currently an emote that's anywhere except for Discord, I believe. Unless I uploaded it to Franker Faces and forgot about it, which is totally possible. Maybe I should get a food. I'm kind of feeling a little headachy. Wish we had more cheap emotes. Yeah, exactly. Like I have a bunch of emotes that I really like, but they're like bit emotes, and they're not reasonable to expect anybody to have. Like Invisoguy, I'd really like to move down, but it kind of makes sense as a premium emote. Yeah, there you go, Invisoguy. I forgot if I uploaded that. It's on FFZ? Okay, good. I'm glad that... Fuck! Okay, I'm gonna go get, like, a small snack. I won't be gone for very long. I'll be right back. I punched my controller off of my desk during that transition. Oops. Hello. Welcome back. Thank you. Stream may be coming close to a close because during my be right back where I went and grabbed some snacks, I saw like 15 alerts for people who are cooler than me who are streaming, and I'm like, oop, that's gonna hit the average, and that's just how it goes. But also I want to like not go too long today. I mean, this is a makeup stream. I'm technically not supposed to stream today, so I'm not allowed to be angry at other people streaming. That's not fair. Oh, I can't see nothing. Oh, it's fine. I was gonna end stream. Not soon, but like. It's why I started stream kind of earlier than I would normally go. I mean, only by an hour, but still. It's so that I could like wrap up and then still not be taking up other people's time slots and stuff. Darn cool viz. Oh, thank you, Eclectic. Very sweet of you. Yeah, it's just the way it goes. It's just how it be. Am I supposed to be able to grab that with my double jump? Is that possible? Oh, I hope so. Okay. Don't put yourself down. No, you're right. I shouldn't have put myself down. Oh. Sorry, I was chewing, so I muted for a second. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's all chill. We doing our best out here. We doing that very soft partner push. Oh, so soft. Very quiet partner push. Don't tell him. Gotta train those brain pathways. Oh no, totally. Just for the goals that I have in mind, it's not productive to like to stream on top of other folk who are in my stream team, just because we all share like so much of our viewerships that like you're essentially competing for views. That's just the way it is. It's not anybody's fault. That's just how it be. So few of us like, actually that's not true. I was gonna say so few of us reach outside of like the stream team viewership, but that's not true. A lot of us have our own audiences, but a big portion of our audiences are shared, and so if more than one person are streaming at the same time, it can definitely like cannibalize a little bit of the viewership. Not in like intentionally hostile way or anything. That's just the way it be. I hate you, centipede. Eh. Yeah, from a technical perspective, it's totally valid. We'll get there eventually. I have faith, and a lot of like my friends are really nice and say, and I believe them. They're like really nice about like, hey, I think that you have a shot at doing this thing if you just like keep at it. Like it's all just like it's just gonna take time. I just gotta be dedicated and do what I can. You'll get there. You only recently started watching Other Neighbors? Yeah, I've seen you've been hanging around. Wait, why did I get that again? I didn't need that. You definitely got this. I got something. I don't know what it is. It's tenacity? I just want more emote slots, guys. That's the long and short of it. Fuck the money. I want the PNGs. I want the 112 by 112 PNGs that I can use on different places in Twitch. I mean, I can use actually a lot of those things already because so many of them are just my bit emotes, but I want other people to have my PNGs. No nifts. We don't like those. Hello, singular pre- Oh! Well, time to die. The PNGs are the biggest perk. It's a really big perk. And now there's gifts too? Forget about it. Unstoppable power. Oh my god. In fucking Spider Cave, there's 200 orbs? Jesus. That doesn't seem possible. It doesn't seem physically possible. The way you just said Vizzo buys an NFT made me think it's like an Always Sunny intro. The gang buys an NFT. Hang on, I had a whole scene for this. Give me a second. This is very important work that's happening right now. I'll have you know. Okay, here, this is, I'm about to do the funny. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Anyway. I do have a scene that's literally just the Always Sunny font, and I just need to plug in the intro so that it plays every time I transition that scene, and then I could do some good bits. Because that, I had to physically load up the YouTube video of the Always Sunny theme. Hi, Viz in chat. Hey, Nerf Herder. How you doing? What is this? It's a meme. There's a show called It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And usually the joke is like, oh my god, what's a good example? It's like, this is how we're gonna save something something, and then it cuts immediately to that type of screen, and it says, the gang destroys so-and-so. And it's like, oh.
I think that was the last Dark Eco Crystal.
Thank you, Daxter. Oh no, are we being canceled? What happened? I'm sorry. This is the hardest video that I've ever had to make, etc. I'm really sorry for everything that I've done. Even if I'm not exactly sure what that is. Whoa, look at this guy. He's doing it. Hey, bud. Ow. Fuck. The guy just killed me with a giant spark plug. Whoa, okay, the checkpoint set me past that, man. So that was confusing. Got it. How dare you buy an NFT cookie? Listen, it was delicious. Aren't NFTs like already dead, which is nice? There's like a really big boom and now it's like this fucking nothing market. Or am I crazy? Are those still happening? I was looking for a ton of artists with that shit? No, totally. Good, I agree. I definitely understand the temptation, for sure. Like, if I could make a shitty piece of art and sell it for millions of dollars, without the environmental impact, that would be really cool. And I would feel okay about it, but I don't know. Spider warning. In case spider warning wasn't already implied in the spider cave. Ow. Ow. Remember the NFT game they announced at E3?
Then me.
I don't actually. What the fuck? As it seems like there's no longer a non-stop flow of stupid news articles about NFTs. Yeah, that's good. And I think the crypto market is crashing too a little bit. This is all vague things that I've heard. Maybe if I believe that it's true, it'll become true. Maybe if I actualize it like that TikTok man says.
I think we're in a spider's nest here.
Thank you, Daxter. The mini fridge? Yo, I think the fucking Xbox mini fridge is hilarious and super funny and good. Hot take. I think that's a great product. It's dumb, but I think it's hilarious. Can I not break these with glue? Am I crazy? I might be crazy.
Let's get out of here!
Like it's a whole game like Roblox? Eh? Was basically trying to defibrillate a rotting corpse. Ooh, good. Yeah, the fucking Xbox mini fridge was so funny. Because like I think there was a promotional fridge at an event that they did, which was funny and very self-aware. Like, oh, this looks like a this looks like a mini fridge. And then they literally went and did it. They made a mini fridge Xbox. Stupid. It's so dumb. I love it. I love dumb horseshit like that. Give me more of that fucking product placement. Please and thank you. Oh, I don't want to be here. There was a full-size fridge and now a mini fridge? Yeah. Good shit. I'm here for it. You know what the worst part about that mini fridge is? In the examples that they showed, they don't take the taller cans. So you can't fit your Monster Energy drinks in there. You can only fit like your Pepsis and shit. How? This man is impassable. Shit, I forgot I had this for Always Sunny stream. Thank you! Oh my gosh, thank you. Was I nominated for Best Joke? Fuck. That would be a good bit to have. I gotta be able to break those boxes somehow, right? Over there? In there? What are we doing on? Explore the dark cave. Navigate the spider tunnel. Okay. Blanco's block party? The fuck? I'll have to take your word for it. Ow. Oh my god, how? Fuck! The how is, I didn't. I thought I was a super sly motherfucker, and I lived, but I did not live. Oh! That's gonna speed this right along. Never mind, I seemingly crashed a bit. I was able to get a 2060 715 instead of 100. Yay. Good. I'm cautiously optimistic about my chances of getting a graphics card once I can actually afford them. I mean, they're still a fucking graphics card. They're still expensive, so there's still money. There's that new crypto Logan Paul shipping. What is that sentence you just said? What are you talking about? That's horrible. Oh, cool. His thing's okay. No? Do I not understand? I don't think I understand how these enemies work, I guess. Also, there's optional bonus dungeons where you're trying to fight your imposter syndrome. I can't tell if this is a meme. Everything's a meme now. Everything's a joke. Sorry, Todd. I didn't mean everything was a meme. Please forgive me.
Hey, Jack! Can I, have your insect collection?
My insect collection? Are you gonna eat all the bugs? Daxter, have you acquired a taste for bugs in your new form? Oh, hello. Shout out to the Lord. Okay, so that's where all 200 of the eggs were. He started eating bugs as soon as he found out the Dark Sage was corrupted. He just was like, well, I'm never fucking getting out of this. Might as well lean into it. Time to eat bugs. Ooh, look at all them eggs, though. Oh, there was the elevator, I see. I'm not sure about the Steam Deck, to be honest, Nerfherder. I haven't looked into it too much because it's not for me. You gotta... There's something admirable about Steam's commitment to the trackpad on their controller types thing that they continue to not give up on. Like, the Steam controller had those, like, mappable trackpad analog stand-ins, and like clearly the fucking Steam Deck has those as well. Why did I jump off? I'm dumb. And Vive wands? Oh shit, does those exist on the Vive wands? What about the Index? Do the Index have that also? I mean, Barry is swarmed by the Index controllers, so I trust that they feel okay. Listen, I actually want to get a separate trackpad for my computer because trackpads from when I was using a laptop, whenever I needed to fucking, whenever I needed to give my wrist a rest, I would use my trackpad instead of my mouse because it's way easier on your wrist. Super, super good. I would love to get a separate one with like a number pad or something. Then I could also like map stream shortcuts to it or something. Give it a little bit of multi-purposeness. There's making an app for Switch that would allow you to stream your PC games to it. Oh, interesting. But I think they died. Yeah, makes sense. Trackpad for them wannabe mouse times. You use the PS4 trackpad a fair bit in Final Fantasy XIV for them mousing times. Are you playing on PS4? Is there built-in like trackpad mousey time support for the PS4 version? I'm not super. Ow. Neat. Apparently, some more of my friends might get into Final Fantasy XIV, and that's neat. Because Final Fantasy XIV is okay, but Final Fantasy XIV with friends seems a bit better. Which apparently you can get to work somehow on PC. Maybe? I bet that's true. I'd be interested to find out. I still need to look into, like, controller recommendation stuff, because I'm still kind of using the vanilla controller support for Final Fantasy XIV. And it's doing okay, but, like, as I'm unlocking more abilities and buttons to hit, it's getting a little bit more, like, taxing to manage the quote-unquote hotbars, you know? Like, I'm not sure exactly where to put everything, you know? Oh, shit. I just realized this is a giant Precursor robot. You reinstalled Final Fantasy XIV yesterday? Oh, shit. Saren, what server thingy are you on? I don't actually remember which one I'm on, so I'm not sure how helpful this information will be for me. But I assume you'll jump onto where your friends who already play are. Wherever they may be. Because I know you used to play Final Fantasy XIV. Cursed Nerd server? Balmug. What the fuck? Video game? Oh my gosh, please don't worry about it, Bryce. Your tips and tricks so far have been quite helpful. Why is Balmug deeply cursed? Is it like a RP server or something? I don't know. Not that RP is cursed. To each their own. Oh, it is? Interesting. Listen, to each their own. You do you. Yeah, I was supposed to make that jump and I super didn't. That sucks. Well, more power to you. I hope you have a good time. I'm getting really close to being like, do I want to buy this DLC and then start paying a sub because I want to be a bunny girl and or a bunny boy eventually? And the answer is I definitely do want to be a bunny girl. There's no question about that. But, Have an out on Excal though that I can maybe move or wherever you guys are playing. We're on Gilgamesh? Question mark. I'm sorry, I'm very dumb. I don't know my things. Come back! You fucker! Well, I'm all the way back down here. Ow. I'm also like immediately over my character right now, so I'm like waiting to get to the level where they give you the like transformation potion, I forget what it's called, to change your race and character look and stuff like that. I should actually boot up the benchmark and customize my character there so that I just have it ready to go if and when I get that potion. Going Viera multiple times, but my muscly goddesses keep pulling me back. The Viera are just like, I love them so much. It's just because like they're tie-in to Final Fantasy 12 and Final Fantasy Tactics and stuff. I love them so much. And I was originally a big proponent of like, fuck male Viera, like we don't need a male equivalent of Viera, but now that I've seen Bunny Boys, I'm like, yes, very good. Because like in lore, there's no, as far as we know, not that I know of, like there's not male Viera, or at least they're not well known, seen ever, as I understand it. We need male Benoy. No, I'm jazzed that they're getting in there now, but I was very much a proponent of like, why is everyone complaining? We get tall, gigantic girls.
Could you rub my feet?
They mentioned males exist in Final Fantasy 14, but never before seen. I don't remember if and when they ever mentioned male Viera in Tactics or 12. I think the most that I read from like a Wikipedia article is that like Viera, since they're like adjacent to god creatures, they're kind of their own thing, and they just I don't know. Equal opportunity eye candy. That's super valid. I don't know. Like, Viera are not just girls who are a bunny race, like they're literal goddess-esque beings, as I understand it. You still want beefy Hrothgar ladies? That's super valid. I think that we should absolutely have that. No, the Bun Boys are small. It's awesome. The Bun Boys are tiny. The tallest Bun Boy you can get is a little bit shorter than the smallest Bun Girl, as I understand it. It's really, really good. I'm excited. Like, I want to be a Bun Boy because I stan small characters. I love it. I love the idea that they're fucking tiny. I love a why are you so small character. Hey, is this an elevator or did I fucking... Did it like glitch out? And I need to observe it in order to have it come back down? You shit-ass fuck. It was down here, right? Ghost Party? Oh my god, a year!
Small boys.
Guys, can we get some excited emotes, any type of hype emotes for a fucking year? For Ghost Party? Ghost Party, thank you for a year. No less a fucking consistent year. With a streak of 12 heck yeah months. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Ow. I'm sorry I'm wandering around this fucking mine like a bamboo with its head cut off. Sorry, what? A bamboon? I was trying to say baboon, and then that wouldn't have made sense anyway. Please ignore me. I'm not a smart person. But yeah, I like the small benoise. Benoise. But I gotta get up to fucking free trial level cap and see if I give a shit about the story. Because I'm still in I don't know why I should give a shit about this game territory at the moment. For me personally. Oh! That was dumb. Here comes a big one. Let's go this way and try not to fuck it up this time. Yay! You have absolutely zero interest in FF story. That's valid. It's just early game is so much like, yeah, just skip all this dialogue and all these cutscenes because this is not interesting and it's all very beginner MMO bullshit. I'm so unclear where the line is and when it's gonna start being like, okay, now start paying attention and stop skipping things and read dialogue and stuff. Rome Reborn MSQ is rough. Yee. I don't know what main quest I'm on. I'm definitely still in there. I don't know. Okay, I need to get up there soon. You fuckers! Oh. You story skipped the Shadowbringers? That's valid. Is that like a paid thing you can do? You can just like pay to catch up and then you'll be good to go. That's a thing that they do, right? Remember, MSQ is so much just prologue and stage setting. Even then. The only cutscene I gave a shit about was when I saw some characters who looked like judges from Final Fantasy XII, and I was like, huh? I'm sorry? Give me some Invisoguy. I was like, hello. Some badasses wearing armor and shit. It's a one-off payment. Oh, I see what happened. Oh, okay. Wait, are they crashing me right now? I just realized this is Crash. This whole segment with the camera fixed to the side, they're heckin' crashing me. Pro, it skips a lot of stuff. Con, it skips a lot of stuff. Fair enough. How we doing? We did all the things. What is our orb count looking like? Why is there a singular orb over there? What did I do? Fuck. Time to go back, I guess. To get a one orb. Starts getting good about the time that the music starts switching from rising orchestral to dope rock ballad occasionally. Well, I'll keep an ear out for that, I guess. The story gets way better when they weren't remaking an entire MMO while supporting an existing MMO. I mean, they're still supporting an existing MMO, but I get what you're saying about remaking an entire MMO. You crank that soldier boy. Which way is the nearest fucking elevator? That way, probably? I don't remember. Ugh. Video games. Fuck them, am I right? Be right back, food time. Enjoy your food! Yeah, no, we're slowly working our way there. I realized that, so I got to ninja, right? I got to ninja on my rogue, and that's cool, and I have flips, and I can fucking Naruto run, and that's really great. But I realized I only have like one ninjutsu, or whatever it's called, and I don't understand what I'm doing, and I think I hate it. And so I've gone back to my Lancer to try and eventually get to Dragoon. Because it seems a lot more simple to me. Yeah, ninjutsu gets tricky from what I hear, yeah. Natural run is fun. It definitely is, for sure. There's no question about that. I explicitly switched from Lancer to Rogue / Ninja when somebody told me there was a fucking ninja run. I was like, oh, okay, cool, fuck this. And then I got it, and I was like, cool, this is fun. And then it unlocked the ninja commands, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm scared. Wraith run. Yeah, exactly. I missed the Wraith run. Man, wish I was good with Wraith. I would love a Wraith update that brings her tactical a little bit more in line with Loba's, because now Loba's feels really beefy. I'd appreciate even like just getting rid of the slowdown, where you like start moving slow. You are good with Wraith, thank you, Saren. I just forget that I have a tactical most of the time, and when I use it too late, you know? It's like, I try and use it when I have, like, a tiny amount of health left, when in reality, I need to use it when I have, like, as soon as my shields go down, you know? Why are they growling at me?
Say goodnight, Jak.
All the melee DPS get real complex endgame? Heck. Dragoon gets tricky later, yeah, but at least you get cool armor. Monk is easy mode these days. Busta is a monk. Onsta is a monk. I think with Dragoon, when you work out the main loop, it's not too bad. Gotcha. So I need to get over here with something that can break these boxes. And I thought, maybe I just didn't try something with the blue eco, but I thought I could break open these boxes with blue eco somehow. Maybe I can get these spiders to break these for me somehow. Doesn't seem likely. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oof. Look at them.
Don't step into the light, Jak. Don't step into the light.
I mean, there's tons of yellow eco around, but I don't know that I could keep it all the way into that cave. Monk is focused on position more than anything. I like the positional stuff in FF, Final Fantasy XIV. That's the only thing that's been interesting to me. Is that, like, there's clear, like, AoE, like, tells and, like, directional indications of stuff. Fuck off!
Stretcher? Yuck. Revenant?
RDM is easy mode? Is it? Red Mage might be cool. You get the occasional tank that decides to run in circles. That and Dancer? Dancer looks cool from what I've seen. Shiv has I think her main character is a dancer, and some of the outfits and stuff look really cool. Red Mage is locked for a while? Yeah, it's like a more endgame type of deal. If anybody knows what the fuck to do here, I would love it. Damn it. But the frustrating thing is that the boxes clearly shake when I'm near them. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, right. It's a dark eco. It's a eco vein that isn't open yet. Shit, you're super right. I forgot that that's a thing. Okay, well, we're done with spider caves then for now, I think. Seems about right. Thank you for that, Jakey. Enjoyed it as a break when I wasn't white maging. Yeah, and red mage, as I understand it in Final Fantasy, just in general, is like somebody who can do kind of like all spells. Like they're white mage. They're like a halfway point between white mage and black mage, right? So that seems like it would be really fun. Where the fuck is the exit? I think we literally were at the exit when we launched out of that spider cave, and now I'm like, where was it? Need to get your white mage to 80. It seems like tough. I wouldn't. I just don't like paying subs. Subs suck. It'd be cool if there was like a lifetime subscription option that wasn't unreasonable, you know? Red Mage's newest relic weapon. It has a bunch of gibberish script rotating around the focus, and the black White Mage job icons are hidden in there. Ooh, cool. That's neat. Yeah, maybe I'll check out Red Mage if and when I unlock that, because that does sound interesting. Because as far as like, I don't need to be a punchy or stabby thing. It seemed like the easiest. And having to worry about healing people in an MMO seems like the most stressful thing on the planet. Especially when you have to select them with a fucking analog stick or a D-pad instead of a mouse. So it's exit-ish, right? Yeah, okay. This is the exit, I believe. Fuck! Well, it's fine. I didn't want to leave anyway. This is not the exit. Fuck. Fuck. Sorry, friends. The room with the launched wooden pillars is the room with the exit. And it is indeed hard to spot the exit. Thank you, Jiggy. How was Science Juice? Science Juice was fine. Fuck! The needle getting is always the toughest part for me, just because my body has like a fight or flight response to getting needles, and so I got really sweaty and lightheaded and stuff like at the actual injection site, which happened with my first shot too. It has nothing to do with like it actually being the vaccine that it is. It could happen with literally any needle type. And so that sucked, but afterwards I've been fine. I'm worried about it catching up to me, honestly. I'm quite worried about it catching up to me, but we'll have to see how it go. Is this hello? Oh my god. About 12 hours after you received that fever. You're pretty much in the clear after 48 hours. Yeah. My only thing is, I know, Sarah, and you got your ass kicked like the week after or something. It may have been unrelated, but you were having a tough time. What flavor of Science Juice did you get? Pfizer? Fucking Christ. Is this, this is it? Are you it? Oomst. I got flattened. Wild.
It's a baby Invisoguy.
It's a baby! It's a baby. It's a baby. It's small. Elizabeth, thank you so much for 9 months. Thank you very much. Rarely hits a little later. Yeah, it doesn't seem likely to happen, so I'm very, like, trepidatiously. I think that's the right word to use here. I'm waiting to get knocked the fuck out, you know? Can I jump over there from here? Probably not. Nope. Especially when I don't oh! Where am I? Gondola. Need to go get that last scout flying, at the very least. Oh yeah, no. There's no point in worrying about it. I was just trying to be proactive and like taking Tylenol and shit like that to try and like get ahead of it, you know, type of shit. Is this a platform or is this an invisible wall? It's an invisible wall. Fuck. You know what sure is neat? The fact that there's definitely a bridge from the middle platform that links directly to the entrance, I think. Shouldn't you, in a fair and just world, be able to book vacation time for your vaccine? Cool. We did it. Oh, we have 72. That actually lets us clear the pass. 120 orbs to the Oracle. There's one more in this area. I'm wondering what it would be. Is it some sneaky bullshit? Maybe it's just...
Eco in the glaciers?
Huh. Wait. Oh, no. I was like, was that a power orb? It's just the fucking statue with the power orbs for eyes. Let's try taking that gondola. I know it takes us to like another area that has different orbs, I believe. So I just want to see. Booked a couple days off for my second one, I think. Yeah, that's valid. She had already booked for the original second dose, and her work was struggling to find people to cover for rebooking it earlier. Oof. Now you're good. Wow, this is a whole thing, huh? Yep, this is a different area. 110%. Very cool, though. I mean, somewhat literally. Snowy Mountain. Cool. Let's go back. Oh, hello. Snow lurkers. Love that. So I think I'm gonna call it there. Circers, you got it. Oh, you know what? Since they're snow lurkers and they're called circers, you could call them berserkers. Berserkers. Anyway, gotta end on a high note. Oh, we missed 69% completion. Oops. Sorry, friends. Hang on. 72 of 100. Okay, yeah, there is 100. Okay, thank you guys so much for hanging. I really appreciate it. Sorry that I missed yesterday, but I was, like, preparing for being annihilated by my vaccine. And luckily that didn't happen, but, it didn't hurt to be prepared. Sorry for anybody and anybody, everybody and anybody I may or may not have taken, viewers from, because this is not my stream day. But we'll send you all somewhere fun, probably. And then I can say goodbye, and then maybe I'll go play Apex and get my box for today. I'm gonna send you guys to my good friend, Linda. Linda. If you don't already know Linda, Linda is very sweet. I made all her emotes. If you want more Invisoguy flavored goodness, you can sub to her. In fact, you should, because she's great. Thank you guys so much for hanging. I hope you all had fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!